Hey guys, welcome to my first video. Today I am going to be playing Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1, which yes, is a Sherlock Holmes game. It is a detective mystery game, third person. I have played this before and it is personally one of my favourite games and I recommend playing it for anyone interested. I really enjoy these kinds of games. So if you do have any recommendations for other detective mystery games, please do so. So I will be starting a new game, obviously. I just hope you enjoy. So let's get started. Personally, I also find this game very pretty.
Ginger, that's what you need. A mouthful of the good stuff and you'll see the back of any seasickness.
And the voice acting is pretty good too.
Thank you for your support, John. Don't suppose you actually brought any ginger?
No, I don't get seasick.
Terrific.
Don't worry, Sherry. We've almost arrived at Cordona. I can see land through the porthole.
So much for docking by tea time. The captain seemed more interested in his maids than in his maps.
Oh, is Sherlock grumpy? Cheer up. We're back where we grew up. It's exciting. What's changed? What's the same?
Ugh. I'm starting to question whether the weeks-long journey was worth it. Travelling all this way, enduring this indignity simply to visit a grave. Even if it is my mother's.
That's just Mycroft's nonsense, still rattling around in your head. Try to forget what he said. I have.
I believe it was that this is a performative farce, a feeble excuse to avoid responsibilities, and that there was nothing to be gained from it.
You needed to do this. Enough of the self-pity and doubt. So we're a little late. What of it? We'll retire to the hotel and visit her in the morning. It'll be worth it.
Thank you, John.
And if you want to notify the captain's wife of his indiscretions, I will not stand in your way.
Oh, at last.
Well,
I'm quite ready to get off this
he
cursed
should
boat.
definitely tell his
Come
wife.
on. We'll go
in my
together.
personal opinion, but you know. Oh my god. I have to say, I love the design of this map. I also really love blimps. I don't know why. Blimps are just so cool, in my opinion. This game is set on like a fantasy island. It's like this place isn't real, but it's based off yeah, it looks pretty Mediterranean, I would say. I don't know if it's based off a specific place. I'm not well versed in travel.
Hey, Sherry. Come on, catch up.
Yes, yes.
This is John. John is our friend.
Sherlock, don't get lost in this huge garden. Follow the sound of my voice.
Welcome to Il Palazzo Deluso,
pretty
sir.
funny. Thank you.
If you need something, sir,
welcome to
please
Il
inquire at
Palazzo di
reception.
Lusso, sir. We just need your signature.
Yes, good sir.
Would you kindly sign these papers, sir?
Sure.
There you are.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Yes, we have room 221 prepared for you. I see it was reserved for 2 people. Would you like a second key?
Oh, no, I think we'll stick together.
Very good. Rooms are upstairs, sir. Welcome to Cordona.
Hurry up, Sherlock. I want to see our room.
Yeah.
There's a balcony with a view.
I hope so too, I guess. I mean, two... Was it... I love the noise of the NPCs talking because they just kind of sound like mumblers. They're going... And I just find it quite funny. Dear James, I read your treatise on the binomial theorem. I will claim now that I am pretty dyslexic, so bear with me. With great interest, and although some parts of it still remain unclear for me, I must say that you have done an impressive amount of research. I strongly recommend you publish as soon as possible, for I anticipate a great and wide practical usage of your method as soon as it becomes known. Sincerely, yours, Professor Gilbert. Ugh. Yeah, reading is not one of my strong points out loud. Yes, I definitely understood that.
Those are the sharp eyes of a man with a bright mind. Almost like mine. Whoa, what a breathtaking man.
I think these are real paintings. I'm sure they probably are. Whoa. I don't know what happened there. It just like started spinning in a circle. Our room is probably over this side. Honestly, still have forgotten what our room is. I think it's 221. But I'll check either way, because I definitely was listening.
I apologise, sir, but your room is not yet ready. Perhaps, in the meantime, you would like to relax in the foyer? Tonight, the restaurant is offering a complimentary marlin ceviche to all our guests.
Let's check what they have on offer.
Yes, let's do that. But I will say, I haven't played this game in a while, so I don't exactly remember everything. So you have to forgive me if I get a little mixed up.
Hey, Sherry, just our luck.
If seafood's not to your taste, everyone loves Benedict's batch. Our poached eggs with hollandaise sauce.
Sounds pretty good. What is it?
Hey, Sherry, just our luck.
A medium. John, haven't we been through this already?
The incredible
Come on, it's not like we've got anything better to do.
Oh, never mind. Damn, he do
Excuse
be
me, sir,
strutting.
but I believe Mr. Galich is conducting a séance at the moment. Perhaps you'd care to have your portrait drawn while you wait?
Why?
Pardon me?
Why should I sit for a portrait?
Sir, it's art. It doesn't need a why. It is its own justification.
All things require justification, be they objects, systems, or beliefs.
How about art as the lens through which we see the truth of the world?
That's backward. Truth is not subjective and not complicated. It's just the truth. It either is or it isn't. You do not need a lens to see it, just an open mind.
Ha! That seems rather close-minded. Truth, like beauty, is in the eye of the beholder. So tell me, what do you see?
Mediocrity.
Yes, exactly.
Come now, Sherry, what did he do to deserve that? The servant mentioned ceviche at the bar, Sherry. You should grab us some, and I'll find us a table. I'm starving.
Okay, ceviche.
Okay, time to check if John found us a nice table for the evening.
Sherry, I'm over here with my new Ursine
Cordona's even quieter than I remembered. It's going to be a long evening.
Ah, come now, Sherry. What say we amuse ourselves with a little game?
What do you have in mind?
What were you thinking?
Shit.
Oh, promise me it isn't nonsense. After being cooped up on that boat, I am itching for activity.
No. As you can see, someone left a cane on our table. I simply thought you could identify its owner.
Ah, so it is nonsense. It'll take me a minute, John, at most.
Well then, you can deliver it to him as well.
Why should I return it?
Deliver it to him. Then what are the staff here for? Aesthetics?
Stubborn, Sherry, too stubborn. You wanted something to do.
Slapping oneself in the face is also something to do. That doesn't make it worthwhile. But all right, let me take a look.
Hey, let's look at this. Cane? Yeah, cane.
The cane is made of ebony. It's worn uncared for and bears the scars of numerous hits.
Okay. Is that
A crest
onion?
depicting a bulb of
Oh,
garlic,
garlic.
in a meadow.
My bad.
Perhaps the Fielding family or Meadows. Or Craven, from the Old English name meaning garlic place.
Garlic place.
The hand grip
Interesting.
is a head of a golden Javanese statue, probably stolen from a temple. The dents suggest it has been used as a bludgeon.
What is...
This cane is an expensive and ostentatious weapon. Its owner must be vain, volatile, and of noble English blood.
Take it with you, Sherry. Let's return it to its owner.
Okay.
Alright, I hope you noted down your observations in your casebook. But how are you going to find this nobleman?
The cane itself is not enough. I may have to ask other guests if they saw who was here.
Sherlock can ask bystanders about a piece of evidence. Press C to open the casebook, pin the evidence with X, and then speak to someone. Try it now with the cane. Press details for more. Okay. So, I will pin that. I arrived at Cordona, the island where I spent my childhood, accompanied by my friend John. It is late evening, but I have a room booked at the hotel Il Palazzo del Lusso. I simply need to check in with the receptionist. It seems as if I must spend a night here before I can visit my mother's grave. The receptionist welcomed me and said that the room number 221 has been prepared for me upstairs. The servant told me that my room is not yet ready. I guess I have to spend some time in the foyer. John found an advertisement in the hall and wants me to take a look. Today, the famed medium Luca Gallici performs a seance. Witness him summon the spirits of beloved relatives and celebrities. John wants me to visit the medium. We must wait for the seance to end. In the meantime, I'll find myself a table and enjoy the music and relax. John decided to look for a free table and asked me to collect a complimentary ceviche from the bar. I've got the dish. Time to see if John found us a good place. John found an exotic cane on the table and wants me to inspect it. Oh, this is a lot of reading. Okay. The cane is made from ebony wood with an oddly detailed carving of bulb of garlic, most likely the coat of arms. The hand grip is made of gold Javanese statue in the Wayang style. What is Javanese? Or like where? You know, is it where? What place is Javanese from? Likely stolen from a temple. Together, the cane and knob are so heavy that if swung with ferocity, it could break any bone. Indeed, a cudgel bears the sign of numerous such hits, showing the owner took little care of it. In sum, the valuable cane is most likely belongs to an English noble. John wants me to find its owner. To do so, I shall have to inquire with other guests in the foyer as to who may have been sitting at this table. Well, I guess I will ask this guy who's literally sitting
Pardon,
here.
monsieur, but I am not in the mood to talk.
Okay. I don't think any, maybe he...
Help me, please.
Friend, you're lucky there is something I know about this.
Okay. There were 3 people at the table. A couple and a retired Navy officer. Observers weren't sure what happened to the couple, but the Navy officer was seen going out to the front garden for some air. I have to find him.
Well, even with your keen senses, Sherry, I doubt you'll find the cane's owner on your first try.
And would you be confident enough to bet on it, my friend?
Why not? Let's see how good you really are.
Let's go out. So I'm looking for an Englishman that is a Navy officer. Okay, let's see. He's Welsh, friendly, and suffered severe blood loss. Okay. French actor, friendly, and a good swimmer. Italian diplomat, affable, flat-footed. Ew. French noble, friendly, and xenophobic. Well. Arab banker, plays harmonica, sympathetic. Okay. What about you? Irish tourist, friendly, was beaten recently. Sucks to be you, I guess. Cordona banker, retired military officer, sympathetic. I think it's you. You look like you would have a cane.
May I ask you something?
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
My dear fellow, the Navy officer, Mr. Rhodes, was sitting at our table with the noble couple. The men talked about yachting, and the lady was fidgeting with the cane. Perhaps she put it aside and her husband forgot to take it when they went to meet the medium. Now I have the perfect excuse to enter the seance room.
Hey, Sherry, don't we now have the perfect excuse to visit the seance?
I'm just going to give the cane to its owner. You will not persuade me to take part in this show.
Okay. There were... I'm pretty sure I read pretty much... Yeah, I did read that. Okay. As expected, I won the bet. So I have to go and watch the seance. Before I do that, I am just going to... Yeah, baby! Can I look at this sign? Incredible Luca Gallici, a friend of spirits. Only today. Why is everyone xenophobic? She likes fishing. She has dental... How can I tell? Okay, I get Sherlock is great at, like, inspecting someone, but how can I tell? Okay. I do quickly want to look at John's diary, because John also takes notes, and, well, I want to read everything. Sometimes I truly believe Sherry can never be mistaken. I'm so proud to be at his side. Does Sherry use clues and deduction to determine who can answer his question? Or is it merely luck? Either way, a great success. He did it. I should have bet on something more difficult, like finding the man with his eyes closed. Okay. This was the letter I found. Okay. I've already read that. I also want to know how I know that this man likes cross-dressing, but she's apparently having mild heat stroke. It doesn't look that hot to it, but oh well. Okay. Dark rituals at the graveyard. And so right after I turned the corner, I saw him, the necromancer. He started to nervously nervously look around, but I quickly hid behind a gravestone. Common sense told me to run, but duty to you, my readers, was more important than the risk of my own life. Luckily, the vampire did not notice me, and continued his devilish ritual. He raised a woman from her grave and ordered her to kill 2 men who were close by. They kissed and made unholy love to her freshly unearthed coffin. Ew, what? Hold on, I don't think I've ever read this. What? It lasted for hours, but then the moon became low and in the sky, and they turned into bats and flew away. I managed to obtain a few photographs of the victim. Unfortunately, these were confiscated by the police. What?
Come on, if you hurry, perhaps we'll see the
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut off John, but... Oh. I actually kind of really love this cutscene.
This hotel, this island, it's full
John
of
is
thieves.
so chaotic.
First my cane, now the diamond. Take your hands off me! Do you even know who I am? Hey, boy! That's my cane!
I get that a lot. It's a very common design.
What? No, that's a custom-made...
A joke. A joke. It was left at my table in the restaurant. I thought it deserved to be returned.
Well, I'll be... It is rare to encounter a straight-fingered true penny these days. What a gentleman. But I must ask, how did you know I was the rightful owner?
Let's observe this man. He looks like he's got a rash. Swollen reddish skin. Okay. Rich and fashionable. He's wearing expensive and new clothes. He looks like he's been punching someone. Doesn't wear a wedding ring. A head of garlic. Yes. I can't believe his family crest is a garlic head. That's weird to me. I don't know. Recently hit someone with force. Okay. Judging by the heraldic emblem on his signet ring and cane, I can be fairly certain that this man is Lord Craven, a bored rich English nobleman who travels around Europe squandering his money. His florid face indicates that he has problems with alcohol and is still physically strong and healthy, but in a few years' time he'll be wrecked. Being constantly drunk, he has issues with his temper. His red knuckles reveal he has severely beaten at least one person quite recently. His anger issues, mixed with alcohol and contrariety What? Contrariety could make him a violent person. He's either... Or is he ill? Which... Englishman in the habit of visiting resorts to receive treatment for his liver malady. He was unsettled by the seance. I think he's just a bored nobleman, to be honest. He doesn't seem ill. I will go with this because he just looks like the kind, in my personal opinion. I'm not a fan of rich people.
Simple deduction. Your cane told me everything I needed to know. I was after a strong middle-aged man with a keen interest in adventure, noble blood, and affection for strong drink. And if one were to go further, one may even be able to extrapolate your name from your heraldic symbol, Lord Craven.
Marvellous. Simply marvellous. That's me, Lord Andrew Craven. You are the real medium. You hear that, Emma? Well, you found my cane. Perhaps you can locate my diamond, too. Yes, you should do it. It will be child's play for you, Mr.
Holmes. And if a child can do it, then I'm sure the local police can suffice.
The police? Why bother? I know this harlequin stole it. The only question is, where is it hidden? Fine, give me my stick and I'll resolve the matter myself. This thief almost confessed after a single punch.
I suspect a beating may result in answers of questionable veracity. Fine. I shall spare you any trouble if you first answer me this.
On my monitor. Tell me about the diamond.
How does a priceless diamond become the subject of a séance? It is an unusual accoutrement.
Emma wished to speak with its former owners. My grandfather told us it belonged to a Rajah, an Indian king.
So you were summoning long-dead Indian royalty, and, pray tell, you were expecting him to converse in English?
To be frank, Mr. Holmes, I don't believe in ghosts. But Emma was fascinated by the idea of meeting a real king, even a dead one.
Well, a crown is a crown. Can you describe the stone itself?
A yellow diamond, not less than 100 carats, and perfectly egg-shaped. There is not another like it.
What happened at the séance?
You insist the medium robbed you during the séance. But what occurred exactly?
It was a dirty trick. We were sitting here in the dark, chanting and holding hands, as expected.
John looks like he's seen a ghost.
Then something began to appear from the medium, like a cloud or a bubble. The swindler called it ectoplasm.
Ah, yes. Common in the spiritualist trade, and quite the spectacle.
Indeed, perhaps too much. My beloved Emma screamed in horror, and I stood to defend her, attacking that cursed ghost.
How brave.
But my hand hit nothing. The medium jumped away from me, and Emma fainted. I lit the candle, and the diamond was gone.
I'm going to look around.
Stay here, and don't touch anything. I'm going to investigate further.
Don't fret, I'll be keeping a close eye on this thief.
If there's one thing I know Sherlock does not like, it's people touching scenes he's investigating. Let's have a look at the table. Oval groove.
The diamond was placed on the table so that all participants could reach it.
1.3 inch diameter. Is this the so-called
This must
ectoplasm?
be the ectoplasm. Too bad there's not enough for a proper chemical analysis.
Ectoplasm. The ghost was here, Sherry.
Half a glass of Balblair scotch and the remains of a Paul Aranaga cigar. What else does a gentleman need?
True.
There are light traces of rouge on the edge of this wine glass. This brooch is old and cheap, but the moth design has its charms.
And I just stole it. I guess. What's wrong, John?
Ooh, I love the ambience. Nice and creepy.
Here we go. So, oh yeah, this was the fascinating. I should definitely urge Sherry to gain trust with the police so they allow us to learn more about vampires. Yeah, maybe. I don't... Alright. I think... Okay, I haven't read this. Let me have a look, see. The medium Luca Gallici was hired by the Cravens to summon the spirits of the former owners of the diamond who, as they believed, were of Indian royalty. During the seance, a spirit appeared and frightened the lady to the extent that she fainted. The stone disappeared. Lord Craven believes that it is a duplicitous robbery? I think that's how you say it. He demanded that the medium be locked up to prevent his escape. I'm impressed, Lord Craven, with my deduction skills, and he believes I can find the diamond. Which I do believe that Sherlock can probably find it as well. He is Sherlock. This was stuff we've seen. I have my mind powers, which I don't think. Let's look at Lady Craven.
Pale skin, quickened pulse, unsteady breathing. She's barely conscious. The feebleness of women.
Really, Sherry? Poor thing.
Okay, I'm a little offended, but I'll look past it because it's Sherlock Holmes and I love him.
Quite a display for the tremulous visitor.
How can you not love this stuff, Sherry? It adds so much atmosphere to the room.
Personally, I love this kind of thing, but...
Was this covered on purpose?
Of course. It is very dangerous to leave a mirror exposed during a séance. The spirits may become enraged.
Or someone may notice the trick they should not see.
Interesting. There's ectoplasm on the floor too.
Thank you for helping us resolve the situation, sir.
You are welcome, but I don't know why I actually... Oh yeah, I stopped them fighting? Fucking John with
What happened here?
Music.
I don't know. The ghost. I summoned it as usual, but then it all went wrong. The lady screamed and pointed at Lord Craven. And there was a shadow. Such a mystical force. It terrified the lady. And it must have taken the diamond. Who else could have?
Are there any spirits
Do you feel
here
the
now?
presence of any supernatural entities at the moment?
Are you joking, sir? My nose is broken, this maniac wants to kill me, and you're asking about the spirits?
I suppose this can wait.
We'll find out who did it.
I will investigate, and the culprit will be identified.
But this stubborn brute Lord Craven blames me right now. As if I could do something like that. Perhaps you can reason with him? Please?
Seems like you're ready to delve into your mind palace, Sherry. I'm sure you'll make some good deductions.
Lady Craven is barely conscious, but appears to be unhurt. She has taken a short rest. I should be able to talk to her. What, can I talk to her now? Okay. The medium Luca doesn't know how the diamond could have disappeared. He says that he performed the summoning and the spirit appeared, at which point Lady Craven screamed and pointed across the table. The lady fainted and the seance was stopped, and it was at this time they noticed that the stone had disappeared. Lord Craven became angry, punching Luca in the face and now accusing him of thievery. The medium blames the ghost for the diamond's disappearance. Ah, yes. blame the ghost. Lady Craven was pointing at the window. I'm sure she saw someone in the courtyard during the seance. Don't think these two link. Lady Craven must have seen someone outside the window. I should check the area and see if there's any traces outside. Let me pin that.
It seems there may have been an unexpected visitor outside the window.
Ah, I hope it was the ghost of the Raja. Oh, I love the ambience. Nice and creepy.
Talk to her then?
Pale skin, quickened pulse, unsteady breathing. She's barely conscious. The feebleness of women. This hefty chair has nearly broken after hitting the wall. Could one man even lift it?
At Cambridge, I was captain of the rugby team. It was no place for weaklings.
Okay. I will say it's just a chair. I think any man could probably lift a single chair. Let's have a look. Recently scratched, something is stuck.
This looks recent. A shoe with a broken heel will surely leave scratches. All right, John. Do you think a ghost could leave this footprint?
I'm reserving judgment. Use your keen eye to follow the trail.
Okay.
Rose D'Amour. All the maids in the hotel wear this exact shoe.
Okay.
Size 4 with a broken heel.
So, definitely not the ghost of a Raja. Unless... No, what a shame.
Our witness was a nosy maid. Searching the entire hotel could be difficult. Perhaps the other maids can help us find her.
Here's a maid.
May I ask for your assistance?
You look like an honorable man. I have some information for you.
A staff said that Lucia got a scolding from the chief steward for wearing common shoes at work. She should be cleaning near the pictures upstairs now. John put something in his diary. Okay. The shoes are a size 4. The Rose D'Amour model and part of the hotel maid's uniform. She couldn't wear a broken shoe. She had no time to mend. She has very probably put her common ones on her common ones. I just read that, yes. John, 1 question, 1 answer. Bravo, Sherry. Oh, thank you, John. Now, I'm looking for one near paintings. So, these paintings over here? She's not near a painting and neither is she. I'm looking for one with common shoes. Let me have a look at these ladies' shoes. You're wearing D'Amour. They look like D'Amour shoes. Plus, there's not really any paintings there. Hers? They also look like D'Amour shoes, though these...
With skills like that, this biblical lady could get a job in Scotland Yard.
Okay. this painting.
This painting looks authentic, but it's just a talented imitation.
Looks pretty good to me. It could be this lady. I can't really see her shoes that well, but they don't seem like the same shoes that the others are wearing. But I'm gonna double check the a violet.
My best student, may your music always resonate on the deepest strings of our souls. Master Anthony.
Nice. Cool. Is there any other paintings? There's one lady here, but she also... No, I think it's definitely gotta be the one at the front.
Bacchus would find this place incredibly dull, don't you think?
He's got his little chode out. Who's Bacchus? I think it has to be this lady.
Finally, there you are. One would think a maid would be easy to find in this place.
I'm sorry, sir. Do you need more towels?
No. You are the maid who saw the ghost in the seance room, yes?
How did you know?
Simple. You changed shoes after breaking a heel while fleeing the scene.
I'm sorry, sir, but if I may ask, who are you?
I am solving a crime.
A precious diamond was stolen during the seance. Lord Craven entrusted me with its recovery.
I'm sorry, sir, but we are forbidden to discuss the private matters of our guests.
Are you also forbidden from peeking into private rooms, Miss?
Saletta. Lucia Saletta, sir.
Tell me, Miss Saletta, what would your manager say if he knew you were spying on guests?
Oh, please, sir, don't tell him. I have a family. I need this work.
I won't, but only if you answer my questions truthfully. And don't play coy. I can tell.
What did you see in the room?
Describe what happened during the séance.
A lady and two gentlemen were sitting at a table, touching their hands to something. The medium started to whisper and chant, and a ghost appeared.
A ghost? You're confident?
It was unearthly, sir. It grew from the medium's chest. A glowing cloud or a bubble. I pressed closer against the window to see better.
And the lady saw you?
How did you... Yes! She screamed and pointed, so I hurried to escape, and I broke my heel. But I did see the ghost. A sickly, evil thing.
Did you see anything else?
And that's all you can tell me? Did you see any of what happened next?
The medium, Mr. Galici, he was doing something with the ghost. He grabbed at it like he was trying to catch it. And then I ran.
I suppose I should be grateful you endured these horrors for such a long time. All right, I have your account memorized. Good day.
Good day to you.
You scared the poor girl, Sherry. Did she really deserve that?
We all got what we wanted. She talked. I stay silent.
Oh, let's get back to the crime scene. I always love seeing you explain simple things to simpletons.
Yes. Let's go back to the seance room, which...
Lady Craven retired to her room to rest. Lord Craven remained here until the staff reported that the medium was locked in his room.
Okay. Right. So... this is where... Yeah, I think it was this guy was sitting. She was the one that was facing the window because she couldn't... She saw a ghost. And I think Sir Craven was there?
It all began when the lady screamed and pointed at the window. Lord Craven jumped up, ready to face anything, ghost or human. The medium shrank back in dismay. He was not expecting such a reaction and had to quickly hide the ghost. The lady was the only one left touching the diamond, at least until she fainted.
Interesting.
Amazing. It's like you saw it with your own eyes, sir.
Oh, I forgot that you were here. I guess I should discuss all of this with Lady Craven.
The Cravens are upstairs in room 226. It is one of our finest suites.
Okay.
If the lady was touching a diamond, then she would have felt the ghost take it. What do you think it felt like, Sherry? A jellyfish?
Probably felt cold but warm at the same time. I keep pressing tab. I don't think I need to read this. I think that we heard her account ourselves. Let me pin this. When the spirit appeared, there was chaos. Lady Craven screamed and pointed away from the spirit towards the window. Lord Craven and the medium were distracted by this, and it appeared that the Lady Craven was the last person who held the diamond. I should talk to her about it. Okay. Mind Palace. No, none of these go together. That makes sense. 226, I think, is on the other side. I think, yeah, I believe it is on this side. Well, this is 225, so I hope I am correct.
Lady Craven is not who she seems. Remember?
What actions by Lady Craven aroused suspicion by the maids? Okay. The chef steals food. No, that's not about her. Prices rising again? That doesn't sound like... Cannot use a fish knife. That doesn't sound like it. That's... Sun's bad. Oops. Okay. I'm not very good at the spying, but I think I could do this.
Lady Craven?
Though I look very obvious that I'm listening to their conversation, just staring right at them. But it's fine. The chef stole food? No. She made lots of guests this summer? No. Sun's bad acquaintances. That was the one that was incorrect, I'm pretty sure. No, we're on lookout. Oh. Was it Sun's bad acquaintances? I don't.
Lady Craven?
Okay. So, no. 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 Okay, there we go. I have overheard two staff members talking about Lady Craven. They gossip that the woman may not be the wife of Lord Craven. By their observation, she was on the lookout during the evening while trying to get Lord Craven drunk. They also noticed that the lady was unsure how to properly use a fish knife. I don't know how to use a fish knife either. But this is, I think, also set in the past, so normal people nowadays aren't trained for that either. I just read that. John wrote in his diary, "What a marvellous occasion, witnessing theft by a ghost. Who would have anticipated such a thrilling evening? Sherry and I made a good sleuthing team. He eavesdropped, I sit around and wait for him to finish. Never fails." Thank you, John. Truly believes in me every time. So this is her room. Oh.
You're here, at last. I didn't do that. I swear, I found her this way.
Well, I did have some questions for her, but it seems I've arrived too late. Now it's a matter for the police.
Mr. Holmes, you said it yourself. They're children. They'll only make things worse. You promised me you would investigate.
Investigate a theft, not a murder. Fear not. I will tell them all I've uncovered.
Please, help me. The police will surely accuse me of Emma's death. You are the only one who can find the truth.
Fine, but only because it's slightly more interesting than the walls of my room. Tell me what happened.
Look, after you left, I waited in the seance room until the servants locked up Mr. Gallici, the medium.
And was your mistress there too?
Oh, so you know? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Regardless, the staff took Emma to her room. She was still feeling dizzy.
So you didn't follow her. Interesting.
Where is the medium?
Is Mr. Gallici still being held? And where did the servants secure him?
He's in room 225. But that pigeon-livered man at the reception desk refused to give me the key.
Well, I will have to visit reception myself then. Perhaps he will listen to reason.
Where did you go next?
Where did you go instead?
To the bar. It had been almost an hour.
I see. And how long did you stay?
I partook of a well-earned whiskey or two before retiring upstairs. Ask anyone there.
Now we arrive at the tragedy at hand.
What did you do next?
So what transpired after your detour to the bar?
I headed up to my room to find Emma on the bed. I didn't pay her much attention at first. I was still preoccupied with that damned medium. But when I realized she was silent, I drew closer and discovered she was dead. What's more, the diamond lay right there beside her.
Oh, well, that is splendid news.
Splendid? The return of the diamond will be cold comfort if I live out my days in a jail cell. You must help me.
Let me see what I can find.
Yes.
Only an hour has passed and you already have yourself a murder mystery, Sherlock. Why am I not surprised?
Well, it's in Sherlock's nature, I guess, to solve a murder mystery.
Someone was not happy with his post. Someone.
Dear sir, I have to inform you that the theft investigation continues. However, the ring has not yet been found. We had to free Elo DuPont, the servant, as we were unable to find any evidence of his participation in the crime. We will inform you of any progress in the case. Saint Gavaru, Marcel, Police Commissariat.
Was not happy with his post?
Yeah, words. Lord Craven, you promised me compensation for your gross misconduct in order to cover the cost of my treatment and quell the scandal, yet I have not received a penny. You know that I lost my job after your false accusations, and now, even after my innocence has been proven, I cannot return to work because of my hand injury. If you continue to ignore me, I shall be forced to appeal to the court. Ooh. Okay. I won't ask him anything yet. Let's see. Is that makeup?
Fard Rouge Calomel Mascara, a real altar of beauty for the travelling temptress.
Okay, yes, makeup. False bottom.
A neat hiding place. Why would she conceal all of this?
Let's have a look. A moth ring.
This ring looks out of place among the others, and the design is familiar.
And I stole it again. Virtus or Audacta Sapit.
Virtus Audacta Sapit. Courage tastes bold. A unique family motto. Several £1,000s, that's quite a fortune.
The mystery deepens. A victim with a checkered past and poor taste.
The door. Ordinary cheap brass weak lock.
A remarkably simple lock.
So young and so dead. Another mystery to investigate, my friend.
John, you sound so uninterested.
Strangled with bare hands, judging by the bruises.
Okay. Well, here's... Jesus, that is... The reflection on that is crazy. But it's
This
cool.
must be the missing diamond. A tremendous specimen, now forever tainted.
So get some money for that.
Everything was tipped out of the bed as if it was searched.
Do you think she stole the stone?
It's certainly possible.
Why does she have
We won't
a
get her
fork?
confession now.
Okay.
Well, there is a professional medium right next door.
Let's have a look at my notes. Okay. There's a bunch of things. I have read the letters. I found a cheap ring with a moth design amongst the hidden jewels in... It is made of copper and looks old. Does not fit in with the other jewels in there. I found a pile of money and a family ring hidden in the secret stash amongst Miss Emma's perfumes. Miss Emma lies dead in her bed by the body. Jesus. The body is still warm. Lord Craven is nearby, frightened and shocked. The bruises on the lady's neck show that she was strangled. The bed around her is in disarray. It appears she fought for her life. There is a large diamond next to her body, and Lord Craven confirms it is the one that was stolen during the seance. A bag with the lady's belongings is wide open and everything is strewn around as if it had been searched. The door between the rooms has a cheap lock. Okay. Let's have a look. Okay. The moth ring and the moth pin. Luca and Emma could have met. Luca and Emma both have jewelry with the same moth design. Could they have something in common? Probably. Or just same taste in jewelry. The murderer left the diamond. Whoever killed Emma left the diamond beside her body. Lord Craven caught Emma with the stone. I don't think Lord Craven... I will check if he's been at the bar. But for now, I'm going to select this one. Compensation for abuse. Lord Craven is unstable man who cannot manage his anger. Emma was strangled and Lord Craven was in the room with her. No? Okay. Okay. Okay, none of these link. Okay. What do I have to do? I've got to talk to him and also go. Let's see.
Get to the point, Mr. Holmes.
Oh. Okay, he ain't gonna ask. Okay.
Do you recognize this ring?
Should I? It's a third-rate piece if ever I've seen Gave her enough jewelry that she could wear a superior ring every day of the week.
Lord Craven doesn't recognize the ring. He is certain that he never saw Miss Emma wearing it. Okay.
I found these jewels secreted away. Are you familiar with them?
Ah, it cannot be so! That deceptive wagtail. How could she do this?
That sounds like a yes.
These items were supposedly stolen from us during our trip. I must have spent hours reporting it all to the police. And it turns out she had them all along. The trollop. I'd kill her myself were she not dead already.
Wow. Okay. Bit aggressive, but they did say he was an aggressive man. So I think I have to talk to the barman down in the foyer to see if he was there. If he was, then... or how long he was there. So let's go and talk to the barman.
Sorry. Maybe a guest noticed him.
Really? You're the barman? Where would he have had a drink? Hey, good sir.
Pardon, monsieur, but I am not in the mood to talk.
That guy, who would have saw him? A butler? These two are beside the bar.
Do you know anything about this?
Friend, you're lucky there
okay,
is something I
perfect.
know about this.
I found a witness who advises that Lord Craven spent a short time in the bar after he left the seance room. Okay, John put something in his diary. One question. I think I understand how Sherry's mind works. I bet I could pick the right passerby to question, but they'd probably ignore me. Oh, sucks, but people. Have I got to search the bag? I will if I have to. Lord Craven had enough time to kill Emma before I arrived. The murderer had time to kill Emma while Lord Craven was drinking downstairs. Yes. Here. Emma was a thief, but made Lord Craven believe that the servants were stealing. She'd done it throughout their trip. Oh. If their paths had crossed in the past, Luca could well know of Emma's predilection for thievery. Big words. The medium Luca Gallici could have known that Emma was a thief and she was trying to frame him for her crime. That could definitely be true. Let's go back up and talk to... no, check her body. And we will see... Is there something I can look at? I don't understand why it's showing me her body. I think I should talk to Gallici now instead, who is next door. 225, not 125. Or maybe not. See over here.
May I ask you something?
Apologies, sir, but I've never heard of it.
Okay. Gallici. I thought he was next door. The rooms are connected. Okay.
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
Which room is he in? One does not know where Galici is. I thought he was next door. But maybe I'm wrong? Oh, maybe I have to ask the front desk, because I do not have the key. Or I have to inform the front desk. I mean, kind of have to inform someone about murder.
Give me the key to Luca Galici's room. I need to talk to him about the events of the séance.
I suppose you are an impartial outsider. All right, but please do not give it to Lord Craven. We do not want to see our reputation damaged further.
Awkward. They still don't know what a nasty surprise awaits upstairs.
Hush. No need to cause another ruckus. The last thing we want is the police to come meddling.
Oh, the plants be cute. Love the foliage. Right. I think he is 225. There we go.
Tools and accessories for masterful prestidigitation.
Or weapons and defences.
Someone is making the
visitors
most of
from
his
the great
stay.
beyond. Can you blame the man? I'd say he's not ordering enough.
A familiar substance. It's the ectoplasm that stained the séance table, but this time there's enough for analysis.
Oh, okay. I can do analysis on the ectoplasm. This is going to be interesting. Dear Luca, I hope you have time to visit our estate and perform another séance. Since I was able to speak to my husband through you, I feel that my life has changed completely. I cannot wait until I speak to him again. I am anxious for your visit. Sincerely yours, Countess Lemore. Lemore?
Tools and accessories for masterful prestidigitation.
Okay, I can't look at anything else on this table. That's okay. John, why are you on his bed?
You always take me to the best of places, Sherry.
Interesting.
Do you always travel with your books, Mr. Galici?
I do. In my line of work, one needs resources available to help deal with the unpredictable and unworldly.
I'm afraid I can wait no longer to hear your account of the séance, Mr. Galici. So please, tell me what you saw.
Yes,
Lady Craven
tell us
wanted
what
to
you
meet the
saw.
spirit of the Raja. My conjuration was successful. Perhaps even too successful. I am sure the spirit was the only one who could have taken the diamond. Lord Craven needs to leave me alone.
Do you think the police will believe you?
Of course. I didn't take anything. And spiritual phenomena are beyond their control. Or should I summon the ghost again so they may attempt to handcuff it?
I think I would prefer to begin my investigation in the physical realm.
Facts. Let's observe it. He took a heavy blow. Trained it in sleight of hand. I still don't understand how I can tell that by his fingers. Skinny, seems malnourished. Oh, that's kind of sad actually. Fresh scrapes, slight bleeding. Well, if that ain't suspicious, I don't know what is. And his neck. Used a lot of makeup. Okay. Luca Gallici is lean and appears malnourished. His nose is bleeding from a heavy punch. His hands and thin fingers are definitely those of a thief trained in delicate work of pickpocketing. He used makeup to hide his possible Gowl tattoos? He has fresh scratches and scrapes on his wrist from a recent and short fight. I believe he is more a criminal than a medium, and this is a new way of earning money by deceiving the wealthy. This pretty much says the same thing, but it says, I think he tries his best as a medium, but his business doesn't go well, and sometimes he has to go without food. He does seem like he could be a thief. Well, from what I've observed, he has fingers that are trained in sleight of hand, and that makes me think he probably is good at that.
I have shocking news that changes your situation entirely. Oh, no, wait. What am I thinking? The spirits will have told you this already.
I'm not in the necessary state for summoning.
Dun, dun, dun.
Spirits prefer clarity of mind and soul. Please, tell me.
Lady Craven died in the very next room while you were in here. Did you not hear anything?
What? How? In fact, I did hear noises. That Craven is a very loud man, but I never thought he would do that to his wife.
Well, you claim to be a medium. Perhaps you could ask her spirit why.
What? No, it's too dangerous.
Why is he still wearing his broken
At least
glasses?
I can make the dead talk.
Okay, tell me about your scratches.
Those scratches on your hands look rather painful. What happened to you?
It was those savage servants. They were so rough bringing me here as if I was trying to escape. When I'm free, I'll demand compensation.
You do that. Let me...
I need to go.
Check. Okay. I need to do the chemical analysis on the ectoplasm. Okay. I need... Three plus 2. As I've said, I've done this before, but I do not enjoy chemical analysis, personally. This part, I don't enjoy math, but it's still kind of fun to do. The reaction shows that it is rubber latex mixed with phosphorus. As much as this chemical element is dangerous to hold in the mouth, I am quite disappointed. I expected to find something trickier. So... he claims, while roughly escorting Luca to be locked in his room, the servants mistreated and scratched him. But it also could be that he was scratched while Emma was fighting him off, which I'm more partial to believe. I don't think Craven killed his so-called partner, lover, mistress. Luca just seems more suspicious. And I don't know. I just feel like it's him. Don't be suspicious. And I feel like he would be able to pick the lock between the rooms and probably relock it afterwards. Which... Luca Gallici is a murderer. Emma tried to frame Luca, the medium, for her theft of the diamond. In revenge, he killed her. Now, the question is, do I bring Luca Gallici to justice and call the police? Or do I help him escape? Because he, as it says, fought for his life, given his checkered? Is that how you say that? Checkered past, and if he were arrested, nothing could save him from the death sentence. He did murder her. And well, murder is murder. Even if it is just so he could not be framed. I personally want to bring him to justice. Luca Gallici is a murderer. He couldn't stop himself from killing Emma, even though he could have told the police everything. Let me just see what it says if I choose this one. Luca fought for his life. Okay. I think I'm definitely gonna bring him to justice because, as I said, murder is murder.
My faith in this medium has burst, just like a rubber balloon.
Me too, John. Me too. Let me provide some evidence and ask him.
That's a remarkable pin of yours, Mr. Gallici. Does it have any meaning?
The butterfly? It's a reminder of a time in which I was truly happy.
What a coincidence. Lady Craven had a ring with the same design.
A coincidence indeed. I suspect it is a common theme in jewellery.
Sus. You are sus, my guy.
Do you realise just how dangerous it is to hold phosphorus in the mouth?
I beg your pardon?
I'll bet it makes your rubber balloons glow impressively in the dark, but you'll regret it when the hypertension and vomiting sets in.
You mock my talent, sir. You shouldn't be so flippant about things beyond your earthly understanding. How ignorant one must be to compare a spirit's ectoplasm with balloons.
It was merely a word of caution. We both know how match factory workers look after several years on the job.
Okay. I'm going to accuse him now.
Luca Gallici, I know you murdered Lady Craven, and I can prove it.
That would be a grand story for the newspapers. But where's your proof? I was locked in here and could not hurt a fly.
What can be picked? Your scratches. You knew Emma was a thief.
As for the motive, it's obvious that you deduced that Lady Craven was the real thief. Of course, it helped that this was not your first encounter with Miss Emma.
I don't know what you're talking about. How on earth can you believe this?
I think the police will easily find the proof when they browse their archives.
Locks can be picked.
Yes, the locked room. Good of you to mention it. I inspected the door between the rooms, and the lock on it is piteous. You could open it with a penknife.
So I am now a burglar, as well as a thief and a murderer?
Your scratches are damning.
Your wrists are bloodied, and there's no way a servant's manhandling could cause such an injury. It was Lady Craven as you strangled her.
You are fantasizing, Mr. Holmes.
Just confess, Luca. I know you did it.
It is done, Luca. You will be arrested. Your best strategy now is to confess and hope your reasons were justified.
I don't know how you figured it out. But yes.
I knew it.
I killed her. I had to.
Mostly because I
This
played
woman
this
could not
before,
get away
but
with ruining
I knew
my
it.
life twice.
Twice?
I knew Emma before she was a lady. I mean, she pretended to be noble back then too. But only so our gang, the Moths, could steal from those snobs. She betrayed us, stole all our money and disappeared, leaving us to rot in jail.
set you up again. Did she recognize you?
She didn't. I came to her afterwards, pleading that she drop this farce, but she laughed in my face. I just remembered my time in the clink, all I suffered while she indulged. And I grabbed her throat.
You must be punished. Murder is murder, and I'm going to keep saying this.
Murder is murder, Luca.
Oh, I
You
just
could have told Lord
quoted
Craven
him.
the truth and seen Miss
Okay.
Emma's downfall, but
I didn't know
you
he was
could not
gonna
restrain
say that.
yourself.
He would never believe me.
We will never know. Still, perhaps a jury will be more easily swayed. If not, you'll get to see your friends in jail again soon.
Why do they spell jail? Like, Gail? Geol.
We'll meet again, Holmes. I will get you, in this life or the next. Get your hands off me.
Bye-bye.
He murdered the woman who put him in jail. Should we be worried?
Fear not, John. Unlike Miss Emma, I will see him coming.
Okay. And this is the first chapter done. I think we'll finish here for today. Please let me know if you enjoyed this video and if there's any other games you would love to see me play. I do plan to complete this game in its entirety, so look forward to that, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. Goodbye.